He also spearheaded the movement to get this going. Without him, I don't know if we'd be here. I would like to introduce the owner of Aubergine Cafe, Gary O'Neill.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Gary O'Neill. I'm the owner of Aubergine Cafe on Stillman Avenue. We've been there over 15 years. I have a few words written down here. I don't like to speak in them. This is a great crowd, I gotta say. This is a fantastic crowd. Thank you for coming. Some of these notes I gave at a PS 150 in October or November. We have been fighting this a long time. And the DOT tried to pull a fast one on us. And we're fighting back. And even though they're telling us that they're going to put in the protected bike lane in August, that doesn't mean this fight is over. Because if we let them think this fight is over, then they're just going to run roughshod over every neighborhood in Queens, not just ours. The first thing I want to let you know is I'm a cyclist. I cycle all over the place. So I'm an avid cyclist. So in fact, I'm a member of Transportation Alternatives. Yeah, I agree. I want to make clear at the outset that we're all in favor of safer streets, that we're all in favor of Vision Zero, and although the aims are very noble, and the fact is, as with terrible accidents that happen all the time, you cannot legislate for the actions of every citizen in a city the size of New York. I think if a person only listened to Transportation Alternative, one would think the business community does not care about safety. We're all in favor and we all support safety on our streets. We all agree on the need to slow traffic, on the elimination of through trucks through Stillman Avenue, on the need for safer pedestrian crossings and LPI traffic signals. These issues can be fixed without a protected bike lane. We want to see incremental changes that we can be all in favor of instead of this take no prisoners attitude from the mayor's office and from the DOT. We believe, the local community and small business owners believe, that it would be in the city's interest to work with the majority of the local community to have us all come together on the issues we all agreed on. So, let me see. I think that what the DOT wants is to use our streets, and I really believe this. I think what the DOT wants is to use our streets as a testing ground for future protected bike lanes on streets all over our neighborhoods. What they are trying to do on Stillman Avenue and 43rd Avenue, they have not done anywhere else in the 5 boroughs, because I have asked the DOT for reports or examples of what they're trying to do, and they still haven't come back to me, and that's since last October. Every day, people drive from all over the surrounding neighborhoods to frequent the businesses on Stillman and 43rd Avenues. There are no bus stops, no subway stations, where throngs of people are disembarking and walking up and down our streets. And finally, I think that when the DOT has fixed its public transportation and solved the issues of trucks and taxis and Uber drivers clogging up the streets, then they can come back to us and tell us where to park our cars and trucks that serve our community. Thank you very much.
Hello, just a couple of small announcements. A, we're very pleased to have Dorfman Cafe here from Tom Napoli's office, our state controller. Yay. We're very happy to have Ricky Chowa here from Congressman Joseph Crowley's office. We're very appreciative to Joseph Crowley and Catherine Nolan for stepping up before it got this far and still standing with us. Also, we're going to start a instant mobilization where we're not going to abuse it, but if you want to be informed of what's going on, like once a week, give your number when you sign in on the signature, or on a special sheet? Did you get permission for your number to be on the instant alert system? We hope to have about 100,000 people as this goes wider in Queens and resentment continues. Lastly, we want to thank NYPD. We have Tito here. And we have Luis Diaz, without whom nothing would happen. And Manny's been meeting all week with Detective Mark Torres. And we particularly thank Captain Forgione because we were a real pain in the neck. Our next speaker is well known to many of you. He's a Western Queens civic leader and he's president of Hunters Point Civic Association, Brent O'Leary.
Hi everybody. First of all, I want to thank you very much. My name is Brent O'Leary, and thank you very much for coming out here to reclaim our streets. I see a lot of the residents of Sunnyside and Woodside, the people who live here and work here and made this the best community to raise your family and for the quality of life. I thank you for that. I see our business leaders. I see our local business leaders who are vital to this community, a part of this community, and the people that we want to support, and also the people who want to keep this a safe neighborhood for all. I thank our church leaders who came here, who every day care about the lives of their parishioners and all of us here. And why do I mention this? Because these are the people who know our community best. Why do they know our community? Because as this sign says, these are our streets. Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Exactly, so we know what we need. And we have told them with a loud, clear voice that this proposal is wrong. And this is not about safety, because we have offered an alternative proposal on Northern Boulevard, which is the obvious place for this, and which would keep all the bicyclists safe. So don't let them give you that false choice, because we are caring people in a caring neighborhood, and we are here just to let them know we know what's best, so you have to work with us, and we are demanding the mayor to meet with us so he understands what we need. I also want to shout out to our great community board, the people who work for no pay, for long hours. We make sure that we're represented. And the community board stood with us, and they overwhelmingly vetoed this plan. And our elected officials stood with us, and they rejected this plan. So whose plan did they accept? The special interests from outside this neighborhood. So we are here to ask, are you going to let the community decide what is best for the community? Or are you going to let outside interests decide what's best for our community? We spoke loud and clear, and they ignored everything we said. They said community board didn't matter, elections didn't matter. So, I think they think the future of this neighborhood doesn't matter. So we have to make our stand here. And I'm going to stand with you, and I'm going to make sure that this neighborhood the future of this neighborhood is decided by this community, and not by the outside interests trying to push their interest here. Thank you. We'll protect our streets. Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Thank you very much.